This flow is to help balance your Pitta constitution when it's excessive. So we want to try to bring in a cooling, calm practice with longer holds and really deep cooling breaths. Your focus, your drishti, should be over your fingertips, maybe even closing your eyes. And it will help to cue where the drishti is, and we will have some long, deep holds. So let's begin in child's pose. And let's take some deep breathing through the nose and long exhales through the mouth. So starting right away with some deep breaths and a really nice, relaxing and grounding pose. And then start to walk your hands out. Spread your fingers wide as you press into your palms and lift yourself up to downward facing dog. Focus on your foundation here of your hands, the strength of your arms as you wrap the muscle around the bone. Externally rotate your shoulders out to create more space in the shoulders. And then draw the low belly in and press your tail up higher as you reach your heels back towards the ground. Really solid downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in as your drishti goes between your hands. And as you exhale, step to the front of your mat. Slowly rise to mountain pose. And close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart center at Anjali Mudra. Maybe set an intention for your practice. And let's seal that intention with one deep Om. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a flat back. And as you exhale, step your right foot back and rise to a high lunge. Sweep your arms forward and back as you inhale. And as you exhale, flow right into Skandasana, bending your left knee. Hands to the ground, head hangs low. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, pivot to the back of your mat. Rise to a high lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands back to the mat, high plank. Drop your knees, Anahatasana, and breathe. Let your heart melt. And then inhale, crawl onto your belly. On your next inhale, rise to Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. And exhale down. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Another deep breath in and exhale it out. One more big breath in and exhale. Look to the front of your mat and step your feet forward. Rise all the way up, mountain pose. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. And on the exhale, step your left leg back. Rise to crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up and back, and then flow into Skandasana. Hands to the mat, head low. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Take a deep breath in as you pivot to the back of your mat and sweep your arms up for a high lunge. Hands back to the mat, high plank. Drop your knees, Anahatasana. Take a few breaths here, letting your heart melt. And just breathe. Nice cooling breaths. Maybe you take a few khaki breaths with your lips together and you exhale like a beak, bird beak, khaki. Take another big breath in, like you're blowing out of a straw. And then crawl onto your belly. Inhale, rise to cobra pose. And exhale down. Inhale to tabletop. And exhale to downward facing dog. A deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more big breath in. And exhale. Step to the front of your mat and fold. Rise all the way up and hands to prayer. Inhale, sweep your arms up and fold. Step back, high push up. Either tap your knees or lower down. Rise this time to upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Deep breath in and exhale it out. Deep breath in and exhale it out. One more big breath in. Exhale and step your feet towards the front of your mat. Sit down, Utkatasana, chair pose, and hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow to right knee, and twist. Take a deep breath in. Now keep your teeth together and hiss like a snake. It's a nice cooling breath. Take a deep breath in. 3 more. Take a deep breath in. Two more. Take a deep breath in. Last one. Take a deep breath in. And fold ragdoll. Grab opposite elbow. Separate your feet hip width. And just allow your body to sway from side to side. Letting your head hang. Take one more big breath in. Exhale it out. Walk your feet back together. Big toes are in line, knees are in line as you sit down for chair. And then bring your right elbow to your left knee as you exhale. 5 snake leg exhales. Inhale. 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 And last one, inhale. And fold, ragdoll. This time, peace fingers can grab your big toes or return to grabbing opposite elbow. Lift your tail and hang down. And breathe. And then inhale, slowly rise up, sweep your arms up, palms touch. Inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale to a high push-up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's step our right foot forward, crescent lunge. And twist. You can either bring your left hand to the ground and right arm to the sky, or keep the palms together and bring elbow to knee. Let's get ready. Inhale. Exhale. You can use the snake leg exhale or just inhale. Exhale. Maybe khaki breath. Inhale. Two more. Use the breath that really empties you out. Inhale. Two more. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, flow to Skandasana. Hands to the ground, head hangs low, and move from side to side. Bending one knee, then the other, and just moving into the hips. And breathe, sit low, get into the hamstrings, and just flow side to side at your pace. If you find yourself going too fast, slow yourself down. Bring some coolness into this practice. And then find yourself at the back of your mat as you spin to the back. So now your left foot is forward as you rise to high lunge. Taking a deep breath in. And dropping your right knee. Pivot your left foot to 10 o'clock. Right hand is on the ground and peel the left shoulder back. Option here is to grab your back foot. And if you have your back foot, kick into your hand and feel that nice heart opening. Whether you have your foot or not, keep peeling that left shoulder back. You're in a little twist, a huge heart opener. Take one more big breath in. Empty it out. Come back to the front of your mat, framing your left foot, and then slide your hips back for Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. From your belly button, send your heart forward. Hinging from your hips, you fold forehead towards your shin. And breathe here, breathing into the left hamstring. Take 2 more breaths. And slowly return to a low lunge. Hands to the ground, step back, high push-up, lower to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. A deep breath in. Open up and let it go. Inhale, look between your hands and step your left foot forward. Warrior 2. Rise. Gaze over your left fingertips. And then start to shift your gaze to the floor, to the left corner of your mat as you reach for a block or tented fingers and come up to half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Option here is to bend the right knee and maybe grab your foot. If you have your foot, kick into your hand and find that same heart opening, chest opener as you peel the shoulder back. If you don't have your foot, you can always wrap your arm around for a half bind and keep peeling the shoulder back. Opening the right side of your chest, right hip, and breathe. One more big breath in. Release your foot if you have it, and hang in ragdoll. Grab opposite elbow or peace fingers around your big toes, and hang down. Head is heavy. And let's just stay for a few breaths here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, fold. Step back, high plank. Low push-up. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. And now step your left foot forward. Rise to crescent lunge. And twist, right elbow to left knee, or right hand to the ground and left arm up. Peel your left shoulder back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Use the exhale that you like. You can use the snake leg exhale, or just use your deep Ujjayi breath. Keep lengthening with each inhale. Feel the twist as you exhale. A few more breaths. And then undo your twist, rise up to crescent lunge, and then flow back into Skandasana, bending your right knee, hands to the ground, head low, and again, go side to side. Take your pace, moving slow though. Try to slow yourself down, trying to let go of a lot of that fire. Bring some more cooling into your flow. And then pivot to the back of your mat. High lunge. Turn that front foot towards 10 o'clock. Roll to the pinky edge of your feet. Drop your back knee. And lean back, dropping your head if it feels good for your neck. Again, option to grab your back foot. And now breathe into the shape your body just took. And then undo the twist, coming back, and slide back into half split Ardha Hanumanasana. Remember to lengthen, bringing your heart forward, and then as you exhale, forehead towards your shin. Keep breathing that way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop in a little more. Let's take 3 more breaths. And then slowly come back to your lunge. Step back, high plank, to chaturanga, to upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Step that same foot forward for warrior two. Hold warrior two for a few breaths. And then reach for the ground or your block for half moon. Remember, always set your foundation first. Really root through the bottom foot. Reach through the lifted heel. Feel your legs holding you up here. And then if you want to grab your back foot, grab your back foot. Kick into the foot if you have it. Peeling open your chest and your hip. Always remember, try not to put too much weight on your bottom hand. Feel a lifting with your legs. One more big breath in. If you have your foot, release it. And come into ragdoll. Grabbing your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale, fold. Bending your elbows, maybe drawing yourself closer to your legs. Soften your knees if it's too much for your low back, or try not to fold so deeply. And then release your grip of your big toes. Bend your knees and slowly roll up to mountain pose. For mountain pose, sweep your arms up on the inhale. And then let's come into eagle, wrapping your right leg around your left and your right arm under your left. Try to align your elbows and knees so you're not turning to one side. Your spine is nice and long, nice and straight. And to challenge your eagle pose, maybe you sit a little deeper. Let's bring our awareness to our drishti, our focus. Find a focal point, or just use your third eye. Keep breathing. Stay focused. And release mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, left leg around, left arm under. Take a moment to set up a strong base so you can just breathe and hold. And now settle in and focus. Awareness to the third eye. And release to mountain pose. Let's take one more standing balance. Take your right foot anywhere above or below the knee for tree pose, Vrikasana. Your hands can be to heart, or you can make wings, make branches, however you want to express your arms. Focus on your standing leg rooting down, reaching the crown of your head up. Feel that long line of energy from your heel to your crown. And release to mountain pose. When you're ready, left heel above or below your knee. Root down through your right standing leg. Squeeze your standing thigh. Low belly in. Crown of your head reaches up. And your hands are your expression. Arms float up like branches. However you want to express your arms. And now focus and breathe. And mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, fold. Either just step back to down dog or take your vinyasa through high and low. Upward facing. And then downward facing dog. Let's step our right foot forward. Warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right arm as far as you can forward to set up for triangle. And when you have no more reach left, then let your hand reach for your shin, a block, or the floor. But try not to reach so low that you drop your left shoulder. Peel that left shoulder back. Try to align your shoulders as well as your hips. Focus on the foundation. Focus on your strong foundation and the muscles working to keep you here. Set your drishti or close your eyes. And then fold over your front leg. And right away, shorten your stance, bringing your left foot in. Making sure that left heel can stay grounded. And then square your hips so they're in line. And bring your left hand to the ground or to a block as we twist our triangle. Peel your right shoulder back and then reach your right hand up. If that's too strenuous on your right shoulder, place your right hand to your low back and just keep peeling your shoulder back. Twisting triangle. It's a really challenging pose if you find the foundation of that left heel pushing down and peeling the right shoulder back. Stay and breathe. Breathe into the belly. And then undo your twist. Position your feet so all 10 toes face the side. And you're going to come into a forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. You got a nice long spine here, so lift your tail up as you drop your head down. You're hinging from the hips, so there's no rounding of the low back. Your head is heavy. And then come halfway up. Pivot your left foot to the back of your mat. Bend your knee and rise to Warrior Two. Once you come to Warrior Two, straighten your left leg and reach out, setting up triangle on this side. Remember, stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Feel as though you can lean into a wall behind you. Your legs are so strong you can lean that right shoulder back. And breathe into your triangle. Your gaze is where it's comfortable for your neck, but keep your focus strong. Or close your eyes. And then fold. Shortening your stance, bringing that right foot in, squaring your hips, bringing your right hand to a block or the mat, and then slowly start to lift the left shoulder up. The arm can follow or keep your hand to your sacrum or low back. Twisting triangle. It's really important to keep that right heel grounded, so if you can't keep the right heel down, adjust the back leg so that it stays down. And from your right heel, press down and feel that left shoulder peel back. A few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time, big exhale. And then once again, pivot all 10 toes to the side of your mat. Forward fold. Your hands are on the ground. Maybe your palms can flatten and your head touches down. If that's the case today and you have a safe headstand, maybe your feet feel so light, transferring the weight to your head and your hands, that your legs just come up. There's no jumping into it or forcing it. If you can ground through the hands and the crown of your head, and your core is strong enough to lift your legs, then it's an option here. Stay where you are. If you had lifted up, slowly come down. And then we're going to move into child's pose. So however you want to get to child's pose, you can take a vinyasa, or you can just come to your knees and set up child's pose. And once you get there, bring your arms by your side and just sway from side to side, turning it into embryo pose. Let's stay and breathe in embryo pose for just a few more moments. And then when you're ready, slide into your belly. And then bring your hands right under your shoulders, ground your legs, and rise up to cobra pose. Peel the shoulders back, shine your heart forward, and just hug your elbows in, feeling a nice lengthening of the low back. And then slowly lower down. And then slide your thumb to your last rib, hugging your elbows in, and lift both ends up. Very little weight in your hands, but feel the grounding of whatever's touching the floor, and reach through the toes as you reach through the heart, getting as long as you can. Nice, beautiful breath flow here. Maybe close your eyes and just feel your body. And then slowly lower down. You can repeat that or try to grab your feet. If you can grab both feet and bring your forehead down to the ground, grab both feet and kick into your hands to lift your chest and head off the ground. Dhanurasana, bow pose. Kick. Kick as hard as you can into your hands, feeling your legs pick you up. Deep breathing here. Maybe breathe out of a straw. Khaki breath. Cooling breath as you open the heart. Let out a lot of air. Let out as much air as you can on the exhale. And then lower down. Inhale, pick yourself back up. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, let's come right into half pigeon on the right. Bring your right leg forward. Bring that left leg directly behind the left hip. Lengthen your spine. Reach out of the low back, get long, and then fold over the right leg. If you need props under your right hip, make any adjustments you need to. But try to make those adjustments now so we can just settle into half pigeon. And we're going to stay for 8 long, deep breaths. Close your eyes. Just breathe. Slowly lift your upper body, curl your left toes under, and step back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, left leg forward. Make any adjustments. Right leg directly behind the right hip. Square your hips forward, lengthen your spine, reach up with your heart, and then fold over the left leg. Make your adjustments now. Settle in, close your eyes, and just breathe. If your mind is racing, focus on your breath. Deepen your breath as your mind becomes busy. And slowly lift your upper body and step back to downward facing dog. And now we're going to come onto our backs. Take a block or just bring your legs straight up if you don't have a block. We're going to lie in Viparini Karani. So again, place a block under your sacrum or just bring your legs straight over your hips. Feeling all that grounding energy coming down towards your heart, towards your mind. Pitta imbalances need grounding. Need to feel the earth below connect to their body. Cool all that fiery energy by grounding. to let that grounding earth energy from your feet come down. And then slowly bring the legs down. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Slide your arms underneath you so your elbows are under your shoulders. Hug your elbows in and lift your heart by pressing into your forearms and peeling your shoulders back. Be very mindful of sticking your ribs out. Bring your low ribs in and just lift the heart center so that you're not giving too much of yourself away. You're not pulling too much air in. Pull the low belly in. So when you pull the lower ribs in, there's your solar plexus. So keep the fire in and just lift your heart. Breathe in. And then slowly lower to the ground. Recline into Shavasana using any props you need to get yourself in Shavasana. Now once in Shavasana, take a deep breath in, open your mouth, and exhale completely. Again, take a deep breath in, open your mouth, and exhale all that energy out. Surrender to your mat. And then try to feel each point of your body that touches the ground. And allow each of those parts of your body to sink, to root down. And with your eyes closed, imagine you're in the sand. Your body is lying on the sand. And you're on the beach with the cool water. And your body is just sinking into the sand, becoming one with the sand, one with the earth. And you're allowing all that earth energy to surround your body, to nourish your body. And the cool breeze from the cool ocean is cooling you down. Keep breathing, hearing the sounds of the beach, of the waves breaking, of the gentle wind. All the sounds of nature. Allow your body to feel the sand on its skin, the breeze on the skin, the cool breeze and how it affects your skin. Bring a little coolness into the body. Feel all the sensations of the body as you're becoming nourished by the earth, calmed by the sea. The clouds are covering the sun, so the sun's not too heated on your body, but just enough fire, just enough sun. The clouds are balancing it out. And feel the fresh air coming into your lungs, taking in as much air as your body needs. Finding that nice balance with the inhale and the exhale. Feeling your body expand into this open space that your breath has created. Feeling one with the earth, with all the elements, and allowing your body to take in all the nourishment that it needs. Allowing your breath to balance it out. Inhale what your body needs. Exhale what it no longer needs. Inhale nice and cool. Exhale that excess fire. Inhale calmness. Exhale what you no longer need. Inhale peace. Exhale anger. Inhale calm. And exhale any negative emotions you feel or you hold. Keep breathing, trying to balance it out, using whatever mantra feels right for you. Inhale what you need. Exhale what you're ready to let go. Stay as long as you need. And if you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Start to rock your head from side to side. Slowly reawakening as you bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Land on the side that offers the most comfort. And then slowly come up to seated. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And then we're going to take a mudra. We're going to bring our hands to Jalashaya Mudra to balance Pitta, soothing and calming for the body and mind. Close your eyes, and we'll repeat this affirmation 3 times. I am completely at peace and harmony. I am completely at peace and harmony. I am completely at peace and harmony. Seal our practice to one deep Om. Take a deep breath in. Bow your head in gratitude. Namaste.